My video for October the 16th, 2018, video number 2877, is entitled, Our Creators Deal with the Devil, Qui Bono. Supposedly, our loving Creator, whenever the beginning of human history really was, made a deal with the fallen angels. They were given free rein as long as they embedded some truth within their overwhelming scam based on lies. Of course, one of those lies is recorded in Genesis, quote, "Let us make man in our image," end quote. They were permitted to pretend they were gods. In the image of the gods, they created mankind, male and female. So mankind was made a little lower on the totem pole than the fallen angels, apparently an earlier creation. We were their slaves. Bondage through deception was their game plan. They were the pretend gods, allowed to masquerade as the real creator of all that is. I guess this was a great deal for them. It certainly was not in humanity's best interest. Wherever the so-called Garden of Eden was, Earth was a prison planet for humanity. Some say the planet is flat. Others think it is a hollow ball with creatures living on the surface and also on the inside. Does it really make a difference? To me, the question that matters most is, who and what are we? Some of us are perpetual liars, while others do seem to try our best to tell the truth as far as we can determine what that is. Here we are, struggling to make sense of insanity. That struggle has been ongoing for millennia. To me, it was a very bad deal. Qui bono. Qui bono, of course, is a Latin phrase that means who benefits. Well, some say that ultimately humanity will benefit because we will rise above the angels, though we were created a little lower than them. And of course, the fallen angels were allowed to create us. So the creator at the beginning allowed creatures to become creators. This is an obvious truth if we can know what truth even is. And I'm not so sure, quite honestly, that any of us really know the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I don't know that the whole truth and nothing but the truth is even ascertainable at this point in evolution or our history. It does seem that for millennia, dark forces have been in charge of planet Earth. Although during that same history, there have also been apparently good beings, relatively speaking, that have made their appearance and left their mark on creation, or what is. Earth is what is. I don't care what the shape is. I really don't. I do care about who I am. And some say whatever we focus on expands. So if we focus on what's wrong with the situation, we're going to get more of what's wrong. I see that still as insane, though I was in another meeting last night where that's what's being propagated. The intent was to get us to focus on what we want, not what we don't want. And that's a common metaphysical teaching that I consider fake spirituality, because it's about ignorance or ignoring the reality of the situation in which we live. And I know I keep harping on that, but that is the essential thing to me from my perception. And it's my perception. It may not be yours. And I'm not telling you you've got to think like me. All I'm doing is sharing what may or may not be an alternative viewpoint to your viewpoint. And that's all we have, is viewpoints based on our own individual experience of life. Some of us seem to be blessed from the very beginning of our lives. We're born into wealthy families and seem to have all of the accoutrements of physical reality at our disposal. Others are born continuously having to struggle just for survival of our physical bodies. Does that make sense? Maybe to some it does. It doesn't to me. Maybe to the Creator it does, because obviously the Creator has allowed this to be the experiential reality. But the experiential reality leaves some of us feeling very lacking. In the meeting last night, where they, by the way, gave me a week ahead of time birthday celebration. They had a birthday cake for me and sang happy birthday to me, even though my birthday is 1 week from now, or from then. It's the 21st, and this is the video for the 15th, or the 16th, actually. It's being recorded on the 15th. They went on to talk about the fact that, from their perspective, it's a fact that what we focus on expands. And this has been a perpetual metaphysical precept put forth that, to me, gets us to ignore the issues that we have to deal with as humans, because those issues, to the metaphysicians that believe this, are seen as just an illusion. Well, physical reality everything is a wave pattern. There's no electrons floating around a nucleus made up of protons and neutrons. That's an image that we've been taught, but some say that that's not even the reality. It's all just stuff in motion. Everything is in motion. Earth is stationary, some say. Others say it moves through space at high speeds. There's all sorts of ideas out there. Who benefits from the confusion? Some say if we, or when we, rise up and are able to put all the pieces together, we will benefit, for we will have experienced all of the possibilities, or at least all of the ones that have happened so far. What about the possibility that we are infinite and eternal and have all possibilities in the world at our disposal? We are the creators. What if we are the ones that created? And some say that we are the creators. Who is God? Some say, you are, Ron, and so am I, and so is everyone else. That we create our own reality. Well, I hear that. I've heard it for a long time. I've probably spouted it myself. But why would we create a reality that we're ignorant? Why would we create a reality where we suffer? And I wonder, do the people that seem to be so wealthy, do they also suffer? Do they also have doubts? Do they also question what the meaning of it all is, as I do, as many of us do? I don't know the answer. I'm not in their shoes. I'm in my shoes. I'd like to make sense and understand who benefits from millennia of deception, who benefits from allowing lies to exist anywhere. And not only lies to exist, but liars to be in control. It's insane. Thank you for listening, and Namaste.